party in
Everybody's
here.
dancing.
Let's do this.
I'm looking good for the press. If you listen to my show, you won't be depressed. Listen to the end and we can be friends. If you're really smart, you'll do what Zoey says. Hey!
Hi. Zoey Says, episode 24. This is an episode we didn't know if we were going to get. Thank God we did. So we're back at Zoey Says. I think it's been like 3 days since I did an episode. And the reason being, this microphone smells today, is first of all, I've been busy, but I've also been restructuring things. So I wanted to take a break and I wanted to come back a little bit stronger. But I just got a text and it was my friend and she was like, I'm so sick that you stopped doing Zoey Says. And I don't want everyone to think that I'm not doing Zoey Says anymore. I'm doing Zoey Says. Obviously, what are you watching right now? So I was just like, let me do one. Let me do an episode. But I do kind of want to change how the podcast goes. And I want to start doing other types of things too. So keep a lookout on the horizon because you best believe that something's going to happen. Someone new is coming. But yes, it's been such a crazy couple of days. I've fully stopped doing 75 hard. Some of you guys are like, oh, you were actually like keeping up with it and stuff. I was doing it all. It was too much and I don't have the discipline for it, I think. I'll probably get back on it. My new nails are pink and they're a little square. And I think I talked about my nails last time. Perhaps. I forgot what I was just talking about. What was it exactly? Restructuring my life. I was interrupted by my nails. They look nice. I'll talk a little bit more about my nails then. So my nails are pink. They were longer. I think in the last episode I talked about how they were longer and they were sharp. So I had to cut them down to square. Another reason I'm not doing the podcast too much is because my mom. I'm so scared of her. I'm fearful that she watches these and she just gets so concerned about me. So like I just want to cut off all forms of communication. I want to fully cold turkey stop it. There was something I was talking about that was important. I don't know. Oh, 75 hard. Yeah. That was pretty much it. I had to stop. Yesterday was like my breaking point. I had a great day. It wasn't the best day. I was rageful yesterday. I like punched my fridge at one point. I had so many emotions. It was because I needed to bite into like a gummy worm or something. Like I needed that sensation. And I just hadn't had that sensation in so much time. So I'm going to flip the fuck out. I'm sorry. I just feel like I'm suffocated. My room's new now. Another thing that I did yesterday, I look crazy, my hair. Like I'm just these last couple days angry. And I just don't want anyone to see me this angry and mad. But like fist in the air. Like, and I'm covered in sand because I have this powder stuff. Everything's a mess. I need to shower. I need to do this. I need to do that. I have something at 4. I have something at 4:30. I have something at 4:15. And then I also have something at 4:17 that I need to be there on time 5 minutes early. So I just don't know how I'm going to fit it all in. But it was my breaking point. I needed to chew on something. And I just couldn't keep going with the tomatoes. Tomatoes ruined it for me. I was eating tomatoes. I have been eating so many vegetables and was like, I love it. I love it. Just like telling myself like, this is my new identity as vegetable girls. Like, I love raw broccoli. I'll just go outside. Maybe I'll eat grass. Like, I'll eat a leaf off a tree. Like, I just love anything that's green, anything that's found in nature. I will eat it like it's candy. And I was like convincing myself, and it was working until I got this thing of baby tomatoes. And I was just eating them, popping them in my mouth. And I was like enjoying them, or I was like convincing myself to enjoy them, and I liked them. And then at some point, just that gush of like the skin breaking of the baby tomato and the water and the seeds it just all became too much. I think I got like a nasty one, like a crumbly one, and it ruined things. Like I was a little bit nauseous for a little bit, and I just needed something that I knew was processed in a factory, that I knew was not a natural color, that, was each one looked exactly like the next. Like that's exactly what I needed. I needed a variety pack of some sort of processed fruit and veggie fruit chews. I needed it. I needed it. And once you get one, you also got to get the milk duds. And after you get the milk duds, I'm going to go get a full cake. Like I'm going to get a cake from the bakery. That says like happy birthday, Steven. Happy 4th. And then I'm also going to get like a whole can of like fruit cocktail juice. I'm going to drink the juice. The fruit I'm going to throw away. That's what I did. And I'm not mad because it's like I had been doing good, and I know that I can do at least 10 days. Or like I think I did like 2 weeks of 75 hard. Kind of. And I'll probably keep doing it soon. I just needed to take a quick little break. So let's get into some of these positives and grievances. I wrote down a couple from yesterday. Yesterday, I went to donate a couple of my things. I wish, donate. I've been talking about this for a long time, but I mean, I wish donating things was easier, because there's not, like, I wish like there was a trash, a recycling, and a clothing donation bin at every house, every apartment building, because it is difficult to find those donation centers. There's a little bin by the grocery store by my house, but it's overflowing, and I just didn't. And it's like it's like in the street now. Excuse me. And it's like causing traffic. I didn't want to add to the pile. I had to go to the Salvation Army, like I told you guys last time. I go to the Salvation Army. I have to get on a bus. I have to walk for a while. It's blistering heat. And I go up, and I just felt really positive that I was able to donate two basket, like 2 big things. But that's only some. That's a fraction. And there's so much more to donate, so many more things, so many more fish that need to be fried, that like I have to make that trip more. That was a positive, but the negative is that recently I was like, no one's hitting on me, and like I know I'm hot shit. But then people started hitting on me more. The other day I was at work, and there was this like convention of like inbred guys, basically. It was like I don't know what you call the people, incels. It was like all these incels, and that didn't know how to like pick up women. So it was this like man, this like bald ginger man, teaching them about how to pick up women. And it was so crazy. I go over with like 3 entrees to like drop it off at the table. And I was like, this is probably like for many people. It was like a whole lasagna, a whole thing of a whole like tenderloin dish, a whole pasta dish. And I was like, I have this and this and this. And he goes, oh, that's all for me. Like the ringleader. He was going to eat all of it. It was shocking to see. And then he was also, you guys got drinks? And I was like, oh yeah, we have like this. And I gave him like 5 drinks. He goes, give me all of them. It was bizarre. He was strange. And I kept hearing like people were coming to talking about all the things he was talking about. He was talking about how to pick up bisexual women, how to turn women like into straight, how to like what to say to them. Like they were just watching like videos, like examples of like porn. Like he was talking about porn a lot. Like he had a PowerPoint. He was talking about how much he likes having sex, but like also at the same time he was talking about other stuff too. It was so weird, and he never left. At the end, I was like, does he have a home? Because by the end of the convention, which we'd never signed on to have a convention at that restaurant, they kind of all just showed up. They're like, you have a table for 28 people? We're like, I guess. Like, you can come to the back. And then everyone leaves. He's still there. And I'm ready to leave. I can't leave till everyone else leaves. All the chairs are up. The floors are mopped. Everything's done. I can't find anything else to clean. He's like, can I order something else to go? And I'm like, everyone has left. He was so strange. It was like the craziest thing. But what he was teaching them like pickup lines. One of the guys comes up to me. He goes, Loki, you looking fire. and it was so humiliating. He like wanted to grab me by the shoulder. He wanted to say like, what's your name? I said, my name's Zoey, but then I like booked it away from him. I just like, it's like you're not giving them the right training. No one's like, if anyone came up to me and said like in real life, like outside of work, first of all, in work when I'm in like uniform and I'm like your server, like that's not appropriate. But like outside of work, if someone comes up to me, low key, look fire, I still probably wouldn't, like that's such a weird thing to say. Yeah, I listened to Justin Bieber's new album Swag, and there's a part in it where he like talks about being black. He's like there's different segments in the album where he's talking about the paparazzi, about what is it, standing on business, not clocking the fact that he is standing on business. But there was also a part of the talking where he was like the guy in Drewski's interviewing him or like giving him compliments. He's like, you're kind of black. Like you're kind of sound black. He goes, thank you. Like it had finally, like someone finally sees it. Okay, I am black. Okay. Like Drewski's like, you're not one, like you're at least 2% black. And Justin's like, yes. Thank you. So that was a crazy part of the album. I had to listen to that like 3 times. Listen to this track Soulful. That's the one to listen to. And then it's 21 songs. And I think he understands that it was too much because one of the last songs is called Too Long, which is exactly how I would describe the album. Very, very long. Everything sounds very similar. There were some good songs, but a lot of it was like, I don't know. After he said he was black, I got very turned off by the whole idea of it. This is going to be a longer episode, by the way, because I have a lot to talk about. I'm watching 28 Years Later. I'm excited about that. The reason I moved my room around also is because on the last podcast, I got a comment from somebody that was said, you have so many sweaters. Isn't it winter? Oh, you must be hot in this winter time with sweaters. And I had to move everything around because I felt like that was too much. You're not in my life. There is a wall between you and me. You don't get to tell me how many sweaters I should or shouldn't have. That's just like a little bit of my clothes. I have a lot more clothes. I wear many clothes. I have lots of dots of clothes. That was my sweater section, which, yeah, you're probably right. Like in the wintertime, like I should put it away. So I shout out to that guy. Thank you for commenting. I think we should get more comments going in the comment section. What's it there for? My future roommates, I'm mad. They might watch this. I honestly don't give a fuck at this point. It's the moving situation has gotten worse because I texted them. I said, hey, on the 29th, I know that's 2 days early, but I'm going to have to, I know a little spot where you guys don't have anything. Can I just put a couple bags and stuff there in the meantime? Because I don't have a place to stay for 2 days. Like I'm going to have to be in a hotel. They never respond, which I hope you understand. The fact that you're not responding tells me I'm going to do it and I don't care. At this point, like, say either like, honestly, it would make us a little bit uncomfortable. And that way I know like, oh, not to trust these people. These are not your friends. But the fact that they don't say anything is like worse. Like, what's the problem? I know you're reading it because I got a notification saying you're reposting stuff on TikTok. So it's like you're on your phone, you see the text. It's embarrassing for you. Very, very embarrassing. And it kind of pissed me off. But like, I'm also going to go, and I don't really know these people yet. They seem nice. Every time I'm with them in person, they're so nice. And we're laughing. We're having a good time. So I know that living with them isn't going to be bad. But I would enjoy a response very much. Last thing, I'm going to do a little quote. Before I go, let's give it up for the little guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the ants at the picnic. Oh, how you've grown. Give me those cheeks. That's like 3 jokes because it's like, I say ants, I'm subverting expectations. I actually mean aunt. And then the little guy, subverting it. You're thinking, oh, like the people in the back that's giving me the good lighting, that's doing hair and makeup. I'm subverting expectations. Little guys, little ants. But wait, they're not ants. They're aunts. I don't know. That's very genius. it deserves an explanation because in this day and age, people are not intelligent. Thank you so much. Episode 24.
You'll do